Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Not so fast. Vergil Ortiz and Eddy Reynoso will not train together for the next fight. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And according to Mike Coppinger, he states that Vergil Ortiz Sr., Vergil Ortiz's father, tells ESPN that he'll train his son Vergil Ortiz Jr. alongside Manny Robles ahead of the Michael McKinson fight on March 19th. Vergil Ortiz Sr. said that they spent a few weeks at Canelo Alvarez's gym in San Diego, but that the timing did not mesh with Eddy Reynoso's availability for this particular fight. So that doesn't mean that they won't still work together going forward. It simply means for this fight, Eddy Reynoso and Vergil Ortiz will not be training and working together. But that does not prevent them from training and working together going forward. This is simply a timing issue. That's all this is. And not only that, Mike Coppinger also notes that Vergil Ortiz will keep his camp in Southern California. So you see the guy's not moving away from California for all training, for all development. So you see Vergil Ortiz seems to be dedicated and focused on the idea of potentially training with Eddy Reynoso. We know there's a strong interest from both sides, Vergil Ortiz and Eddy Reynoso. But what's interesting is we understand why Vergil Ortiz wants to train with Eddy Reynoso. He's seen his stable. His stable looks legit. I mean, you see Eddy Reynoso as the best fighter in the world and Canelo Alvarez in his gym, leading his gym. You also see that he has Frank Sanchez, Ryan Garcia, Oscar Valdez, Andy Ruiz Jr. So you see Eddy Reynoso has a legitimate gym, one of the best in boxing, period, if not the best, based on Canelo Alvarez alone. So when you see it, you understand all the information that Vergil Ortiz could learn from being in that gym, all the data he could download, all the experience he could gain, all the tips and understanding about boxing he can get from simply just being around those minds. Being in the presence of Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez could literally change his career, and no wonder he's pushing for it. Let's hope it happens after this fight. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.